All right, we are back at it with some more MX Sim, and we're actually on some Supercross. We're on Delb SX. A lot of you guys told me to check this place out, especially like just starting out in Supercross. So I have played it a little tiny bit. Me and my friend B, we played it the other night, just a tiny bit, just to kind of get used to it. And it's pretty good, honestly. Like it's super easy, super beginner type. So it's pretty good to get like the flow of Supercross, I would say. Like the dragon backs are pretty simple. The on-offs are pretty easy. The rhythm sections are all easy. I mean, I'm hitting this and actually talking at the same time. That doesn't usually happen. Like even this triple on is pretty simple. So you guys are correct that I should have been playing this a long time ago to get familiar with Supercross. Even the whoops are pretty decent. I mean, I'm not the greatest in whoops, especially on like the pro tracks or even like non-pro tracks, even like the compounds and stuff. I suck in whoops, bro. Let's be real. But these whoops are pretty decent to get used to, and they're really easy, honestly. Oh, that's a double. I didn't mean to do that, but overall, I think this track is pretty sick. And I kind of wanted to do like a 100-hour video on this, since I haven't done an hour video, like update in I don't know how long. It's been at least 3 weeks, it feels like, since our like 90th hour video. Honestly, I don't even remember when it was. But yeah, so I figured might as well do it on the Supercross track that you guys been mentioning about. Oh, somehow I survived that. I don't know how I did that. But honestly, I've been just playing, just kind of like every day. I just like hop on. We have a track that we're creating, that B's creating. So I have been playing a little bit of that just every single day, just testing it out. And I haven't been doing too much like lobbies or anything like that since we've been playing bikes, Assetto. We've been also playing Starfield a tiny bit. I mean, a tiny bit. I'll talk about that in a second, but yeah, but overall I think the 100 hours, it's got to be over 100 hours now. I would assume it's going to be like probably 110, 120, something like that. I would guess, just because of how much time we've been playing without actually making a video on it. Like the things I've learned like the most since like starting out, it's just insane. I feel like we have come a long ways from where we began to where we are now. I mean, if you guys go back and look at like the 5-hour mark and look how timid I was around everything, I'm just happy of like the progress that we've made since starting out sim. Like it's been a long road. Honestly, it's been like a few months now since we like officially like started like playing every single day. And obviously we don't make videos on it every single day, but we have been playing, like I would say, consistently. And the progress has been pretty nuts, honestly, and I'm pretty happy with it. Like obviously it's not like the greatest. I feel like I could be better in certain spots, especially in corners, but I mean, you just take it with a grain of salt and you just kind of learn just throughout the time you play. And I feel like I've gone better just in general in the corners and the ruts and everything like that, just from everybody's like tips and stuff. So I mean, like that has helped me out a lot. I still suck though at this game, or all the tips that you guys have told me to do have like just helped tremendously. So I just want to say thank you guys for that. It's crazy to see like those tips come into play, and like I don't even know how I just triple quadded that, like, and then I crashed there, dude. Are you kidding me? What I wanted to do, I actually wanted to, so this is gonna be like bad for my confidence here, but all right, well, let me restart that. What I actually wanted to do was I wanted to hop on Nukin and like show you guys the progress that I made from like first starting out on that track compared to where we are now. Yeah, I'm dog water, bro. I'm still pretty bad. My time on that is actually pretty decent, and I couldn't beat it. I'm like, all right, well, that's not the video. That's definitely not the video, because I got to show you guys that I can actually beat my time, right? So yeah, that's going to be for another video, so be on the lookout for that. I couldn't believe it. I was like, dude, I can't believe I'm this bad. But that's what happens when you don't consistently play, I guess. And then I was like, all right, let me jump onto like a dog national and like do a video on the dog national. And I was like, you know what? That's a bad idea too, because we'll just consistently crash. And I was like, all right, Supercross time. Let's jump on some Supercross, show you guys the progress that we made in Supercross. Even though this track is pretty simple, it's still pretty good, like to show you guys like the progress that we made, I guess. And you guys wanted to see me play this track a lot, so that's why I kind of hopped on this one. We have a few other ones. My friend showed me a couple other ones that I think is pretty sick. I don't remember the names off the top of my head. Maybe we'll throw it in like a compilation video or something like that in the future, since like for sim right now we don't really have like too much like in the works, I guess you would say, like for videos, just whatever tracks come out. I still got to make the last 3 videos for the dog nationals. So we'll definitely do that. And then we also, damn it, that was so clean. Then we also have the MXGP track of, so there's like 2 MXGP tracks left. There's one currently out now that I got to do a video for, and then one that I will do a video for when it comes out. But yeah, I figured might as well hop on Supercross. I haven't been on Supercross in a minute, for at least for a full video. And definitely just show you guys the progress that we made throughout like the 100 hours. And I think it's pretty crazy, honestly. So I'm happy with it. I know in a couple of videos ago when I actually showed you guys our X Crew track that we're creating, I was talking about the SMX playoffs, my idea. Well, to further add on to that idea, so basically what you would do is you would take the top 10 riders, right? If you guys don't know the idea, go back and watch that video. But what I was saying was you take the top 10 riders and those guys automatically qualify, right? So now to make it kind of fair for those guys to get track time, because the other guys are going to have track time on Friday. So to make it fair, I think what you should do is you should have those guys compete in like a 10-minute sprint race to determine the gate picks for the races, like the main events on a Saturday. I think that would be fair in the essence of like it gives those guys track time compared to the guys on the heat, where they're getting at least 2 shots to learn the track and try to qualify. Well, the other guys wouldn't even get a chance, right? Since like they're automatically qualified, they wouldn't get a chance unless they're in like Saturday. Which I mean, I don't think it's necessarily fair, because say like Ken Roxon made it and he was like 11, so he had to go through the heats. Like I feel like Ken Roxon is a rider that could win this whole thing, right? So if he had to go through the heat races, he's going to have so much more track time, so much more time to learn how the track races. And yeah, I think it would be a better idea to have those guys qualify, or I guess like the determination of the gate pick on Saturday instead of like a qualifying session. I don't know, just an idea that I came up with after the fact that I wanted to share with you guys. If you guys have any other ideas, let me know in the comments, man. I definitely am intrigued to see how this all plays out. I just saw that on Twitter that they started putting the dirt down, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks good, but I'm also afraid that we're going to be hitting the asphalt as soon as like second race, dude. Like the 251st race is going to hit the asphalt, and that's what I'm scared of, because it doesn't look too deep and I'm stuck in the fence. I was saying this in another video. I think the track's going to be like one line. So I guess we'll kind of see how it plays out. I don't know how I just landed that. I guess we'll kind of see how it plays out. But I said in yesterday's video that I'll let you guys know about my draft. We had a draft that I showed you guys in yesterday's video for my boy Roman's league. And now my personal league, we had another draft. And my team's pretty good. I'm not going to go full into detail about it like I do in the last couple of videos. I'll just tell you who I have. And my first 2 picks were Christian McCaffrey and Joe Mixon. I don't know how I got Christian McCaffrey at pick 6. But he was there, so I was like, all right, I'll take him. I mean, I'm not going to deny the fact that he's probably going to be injury prone. Let's be real, he's probably going to be injury prone. But hey, I mean, he's there at 6. I got to take him, right? I have to take him. But yeah, then I picked up Calvin Ridley. I went with the Trevor Lawrence, Calvin Ridley duo wide receiver quarterback stack. Yeah, I don't know how well that's going to do. But I'm excited for it. I mean, it should be good. I picked up George Kittle once again. Joe Mixon once again. The team is pretty decent. I got to see how Terry McLaurin does. I got to see how George Kittle does, Joe Mixon does. I think Calvin Ridley and Trevor Lawrence is going to be a good duo. But I'm just kind of afraid that they're not going to score that many fantasy points. But Trevor Lawrence going into his 3rd year, I think it's going to show like, okay, he's ready to establish as one of the best quarterbacks in the league. So that's why I kind of picked him up, as well as just kind of like a duo with Calvin. I'm dead here. Yep. But yeah, that's my fantasy team. Nothing too special. I'll be talking about my leagues and like just football in general when Sunday happens. I guess Thursday is the first game, and talking about it in Friday's video, because let's be real, I love me some football, and it's going to be exciting, and I'm super excited for it. I mentioned this a little bit earlier that I would talk a little bit about Starfield. And man, I really want to enjoy the game, and I even made a video on it. Like, it's pretty good, and I think it is pretty good. I don't know what it is, but I'm not like dying to play it. I said this in a previous video. I've been trying to play it for the last like 2 days, and every single time I get on it, like, I'm just not like, all right, what can I do? What can I do? Like, should I do these missions? Like, I just have no interest in playing it. I think I got way overhyped for it, and now I feel bad because I made a video on it. I don't know when I'll do another video. I know a lot of people enjoy it. A lot of people love it. I've been watching a lot of people play it, but man, I don't I don't know. I just don't know why I don't want to play it. And I feel like I'm forcing myself to play it, which is not good, right? I'm forcing myself to like enjoy it when I know like if you don't enjoy it, don't play it. But I really thought it was going to be like super, super good. Or it is super, super good. But for me, I don't know. Like I've been saying, I don't know because I don't know why I don't enjoy it. Maybe it's just one of those games where you try it out, you don't like it, and you just say, hey, I take an L on this one, you know? I'm just going to take an L on this and just move forward. There's a couple other games coming out later this year. September 19th is Liza P, which you guys will be seeing a video on that for sure because I really enjoyed the beta, the test play. I mentioned this in a previous video, but man, I'm confused on why I don't want to play it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of like what the reason is. And I want to make another video to show you guys like my progress, but I have no interest in doing that. And I don't want to force myself to make a video. I've already talked about this. I don't want to force myself to play something I don't like. And I feel like I'm kind of doing that with Starfield. Oh, get the quad. Technically, I didn't crash. But yeah, I don't know. I've been saying I don't know a lot. It's just because I really don't know. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the love on all the recent videos. It means a lot to me. We're close to 13,000 subs, man. I think we're only like 20 away. So make sure you guys hit that sub button. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for the love. And I'm out. Peace.